Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday, everyone. Today is November 18th, 2024. It is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we are going to stream Troy versus LSU. My name is Cheyenne, and this is Go Tiger Hoops. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you guys so much for your prayers and well wishes. I feel much better than I did on Friday night. So thank you guys. Tonight, right after the game at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, I, as well as one of my bro, Corey Isaac, we will be interviewing Mikaylah Johnson, a five-star LSU recruit, on X Spaces, and I will upload it to YouTube after. So I hope you guys are all having a really good night, and we will begin streaming soon.
It's big fault, the biggest fault. Flau'Jae, big fault. Let's go.
Got it, baby, that's the name.
Yeah, see the greatest. They really be capping, I see the hate. I be beating the beat like Anita Baker. And I'm stacking the hundreds, you see the acres. They tryna be funny, I'm tryna get money. I guess in the end, I'ma see you later. And I just want a daddy, did it for my daddy. Ain't seeing my face, man, I'm in the paper. Man, I wanna
going for LSU. Smooth and steady as she goes. 25 points on 9 of 13 shooting for Flau'Jae. Threw in 7 rebounds. Was perfect from the free throw line, 6 of 6. In fact, LSU trailed by 1 going into the fourth quarter. She outscored Murray State by herself 10-6 in the fourth quarter, averaging 23 points per game. That's number 1 on the team, number 3 in the conference, also averaging over 7 rebounds per game. Flau'Jae Johnson giving this team the leadership in the early season. Victor, couple of things we need to note about Troy. Number 1, it's a team that likes to run, really get up and down the court. Last year, this team lost its first 6 games and then won 22 after that. And it's a team that the 22-12 record last year did a lot of things right, and they are expecting with a new lineup this year to get it going again.
Yeah, they turned it on when they needed it best, finishing strong, going 22-6 all the way to the Fab Four of the WNIT. They lost 9 players from last year's team, including 4 starters. So what do? They totally reload through the transfer portal. 5 juniors, 7 seniors. If you're looking for a freshman,
Shanda Rigby has done a tremendous job at Troy, taking a team that was nearly at the bottom of the heap a few years ago. And here we go, Troy in the dark uniforms, LSU in white. By the way, Amani Bartlett gets the start today, Victor. It's the first time she's ever started at LSU. Let's take a look at the opening quintet for the Tigers. Flau'Jae Johnson, Mikaylah Williams, Cheyenne Wilson, Amani Bartlett, and Aneesah Morrow. It's the 3rd different starting lineup this year for the Tigers in this, the 5th game. And for Troy, Ashley Baez, Amani Jenkins.
that pressure, a quick scoring spurt because of the backcourt pressure. Doesn't look like Troy was ready for it, and they're going to talk about it.
LSU has scrambled to a 7-5 lead after a lot of early turnovers. We'll be back in a moment. Tigers by 2, 7:42 remains in the opening period.
SEC is now 16 strong.
Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. I slide for my brothers, I slide and then I slide again. Yeah, look, if you don't love me, then just leave me, don't string me along and lie again. Yeah, paparazzi, they be flicking while I stay hating my mission. My operation is different, my compensation exquisite. Got a taste of commission, I couldn't wait for permission. They used to tell me no, I'm the one that made the decision. Big talker, big papa, I be doing the most. Rich watcher, get proper when I ride in a ghost. Big walker, big offer, they not harder than foe. You don't even gotta tell them and they already know. The one that's going up, big body truck, they acting like they tough.
Hey everybody, I just want to ask if you guys are watching on YouTube to please make sure that you like the video. Starting January 1st of 2025, we are going to have some changes to how we run the stream. I am going to have all the details and graphics for that information completed by next week. So please stay tuned for that. But hit the like button. We didn't get a chance to pray. So, Father God, in the name of Jesus, Lord, I just thank you for the ability to host these streams and everyone that watches, Lord. I ask that you keep them and their family safe. And I just pray for LSU women's basketball team, the coaching staff, as well as the players, that they would work in unity and that you would get the glory in the end. In Jesus' mighty name, I do pray. Amen.
Of that press. Troy wasn't ready for it. It's a good timeout by Coach Rigby because her team was obviously rattled with that quick presence of the press.
This Troy offense has really been something when you look at the last 9 years. Victor, this Troy offense in
New
each of the last 9
shout
years
out
has finished in the
Robin
top 10
Kitchener
scoring
for
nationally.
joining
Look
the
at those points
channel
per
and
game, all
becoming
in
a
the
paid
80s
member,
with one
$2.99
exception.
per
That's
month.
a lot of
We are going
points,
to
a lot of
offer
fast break
all of
effort
the
for Troy.
SEC
And 3 of
conference
the
play
last
as
4
well as
years,
March
north of 80
Madness.
points,
Shout out
86, the
Robin
high
for
mark there in the
joining already.
2021 season. But that tells you they like to play an up-tempo type of pace.
And just to add to that, in the last 4 years, Troy has been in the top 10 nationally in fast break points, and out of 2 of those 4 years, that jumper was forced by Guyon. Troy already has 5 players with 2 fouls each. Morrow replaces Bartlett for the Tigers. Amani got her first start tonight, first start in her career. LSU can play for the final shot with 15 seconds remaining in the opening period. Jada Richard puts it on the floor, pulls up and shoots. No good. 3 seconds to go. 1 second. And the clock expires at the end of the first period. But a 35-point quarter for LSU. 35-14 is the score after 1 period of play in Baton Rouge. We will come back in a moment with more on the SEC ESPN Network.
Okay, guys, so how are we feeling after the first quarter? Somebody said the post is making progress. Rosario is working harder. I just need her to make the bucket. Lord, 528 likes. Oh, we have a new member to the channel. Dana, thank you so much for joining the Go Tiger Hoops fam. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. Flau'Jae, she's balling out. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know streaming. We do have to talk. Thank you, Cynthia. A lot of you guys are very respectful, so I appreciate that. Jersey is actually the key to making it to the Final Four. Exactly. I agree. And you can tell that Jersey has already improved so much. I don't think you know ball. Somebody said I'm not feeling KG. I don't think you know ball then because we definitely feeling KG. KG is the baller. They all playing together. Defense is getting better. I just want 100% effort and I'm good. Dropping 40. I'm so proud of Nisa, guys. Nisa did not have her best game last game, but this game, this first quarter, she's already been balling. I got to pull up the stat sheets, but I know she has a bunch of steals, at least 7 points and rebounds. She's going to the draft this year, so she has to ball. Yeah, we're feeling KG exactly. 100%. KG is balling. She is a tiger. They look good tonight. I'm so proud of them. I knew that they were gonna definitely look better from what they looked last week. Oh my goodness, a $20 super chat. Thank you, Joe 1992. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. What a
Quarter of
wonderful way to
LSU's
lead into
last
the
game,
second quarter. Here
Flau'Jae
we
Johnson
go.
scored 10 points to help LSU to a victory after trailing by 9 at the half. Well, she's done better than that by 5 points in the first quarter against Troy
Oh,
tonight.
I can do
Yeah,
a
she
refresh
beat
real
Murray
quick.
State by 4. She beat
Sorry,
Troy
Fly, I
by
love
1.
you. I gotta do a refresh real quick, Fly. Just cause. One free throw. If
Two
y'all
assists
download the LSU
and 3
app, that's the
steals.
best way to get the stats. If you guys want the stats during the game,
LSU shooting
the LSU
70%
app is the
on a
best
lot
way.
of free throws in the first
Randall,
quarter.
thank you so much for
50% from three-point range and 64% overall in field goal percentage. 35 first quarter points for the Tigers. Baez. It's the third time that last tier Poa has had a whistle go her way as she has held her ground defensively. Jackson with her third foul.
Oh, making up for lost time, not playing in the games early, gone 3 charges here in the first half. You saw her clap. She didn't go on the outside, but you know why? That's scouting. She knows that her pro out there, Breonna Jackson, is over 10 from 3-pointers. She's rarely going to shoot it from out there, and if she does, let her have it. She hasn't made one yet. So she stays back, gets position, and draws the charge.
Williams has checked back into the lineup along with Samaya Smith for LSU. 44-16, and let's take a break right here. 5:17 remains in the second quarter. LSU scored 35 first quarter points and leads at 44-16.
Hey, you gotta chill, I'm on the phone with my juvie. Courtside stepping at the game, make a movie. They be double tapping on my post, cause it's Louis. You in my session, I don't know, it's giving groupie. Yeah. Big bag, get a big bag, chaser, yeah. Big cash, flip a big drag racer, yeah. You in my DM, I just a tad later, yeah. I went to buy some land and told them add acres, yeah. I'm running up a check, I'm in my bag, baby, yeah. I put up in Atlanta with the scat, baby, yeah. They tripping bad, they want attention sad. I put up AMG, just off the Tinder ad. They walking around my car, what kind of whip is that? I'm going super hard, I got to fit the map. Oh, fam, I'm in that mode. They say, Fly, you going up, I said, I know. Walk on campus in some $1,000 clothes. I guess that's just another flow I own. I gotta pop it, I'm up and I can't stop it. I'm tryna get the profit, they tryna be a topic. Need 20K or better, this Louis on a sweater. I can't do nothing lesser, I butterfly the Tesla. If you taking, I want you, you took. If I come to your city, I'm booked. Yeah, they hate, but don't know what it took. They like Flau'Jae, don't bring back the hook. I be killing these verses, and I got them searching, which really gon' go with the look. They know I don't flow like a rook. I'm on go, I know folk got them shook.
Double coming in already at 9 points, 4 rebounds. But LSU as a team has 7 steals, and 5 of those 7 steals are directly tied to Aneesah Morrow, whether she's the one that stole it or deflected it to a teammate off of that pressure. It's been an outstanding first half for Aneesah Morrow.
Officially, she's been credited with 4 steals and has been involved virtually in every loose ball defensive effort.
Remember the very first one. She has 4 herself. Remember the first one? She tipped it. Flau'Jae Johnson got it. Went right back down the other direction.
Smith, Williams, Gilbert, Morrow, and Day Wilson on the floor for the Tigers. In a hurry. And that is the end of the first half. Double zeros on the board. LSU has 58 first half points and leads Troy out of the Sun Belt Conference 58-24. It's been a high energy first 20 minutes, and the Tigers have a 34-point lead. We'll come back in a moment with halftime activities from Baton Rouge on the SEC ESPN Network.
I need to put y'all on something. I have to get up for halftime. So what y'all want to watch?
Like how I'm more than Peyton Manning. I'm also Calculate Manning. Yep, math checks out.
Any other games on? Let's watch Dana throw an entry pass. Oh my goodness, y'all. Let me see what this is on.
Cannot. Sides gets another rebound. That's her fifth.
All right.
8 points,
This game looks
5
mad
boards,
boring.
4
Go to Arkansas's men game. Okay. So it's halftime right now. I need to get up from my computer, so I need to just turn on something real quick. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'll probably be back sooner than the full halftime, but I need to get up. I'm doing an interview tonight, so I have to get myself prepared because it's going to be right after this game. So I need a few minutes. Somebody asked for this game.
The Razorbacks got up to a
All
good
right,
start,
I'm leaving
turning
it
the
on
ball
this
over
while I
and
get up.
generating some
I'll be back in a
offense.
few
Man, they
minutes.
were
Love you
active.
guys.
The hands were active. The bodies were where they were supposed to be. They were contesting shots. They were rebounding. They were getting it out on the floor, getting some easy baskets. You have to think that fatigue came in a little bit, only having 7 guys. You have to think that eventually it gets harder and harder to keep up that pace. And you saw Pacific come back and start getting some nice rhythm threes, getting the ball inside and out. But again, this is the way Arkansas wants to play. They want to get downhill, get you back on your heels, and get you chasing them. But again, these guys made 8 out of 18 shots from the three-point line. They got in a rhythm. And, I mean,
it's the great equalizer, isn't it? College basketball.
Brett, I thought we were going to roll them out of here. I say
too.
we. I shouldn't say we. But, I thought Arkansas was going to take them out of this game. And, I mean, kudos to Pacific. I mean, they hung in there. Shots started falling, and the defense stayed pretty consistent. And they fought and crawled and scrapped their way back in this game.
I'm with you, though. Arkansas shot 62% from the field. They had 8 steals, generating 18 points off turnovers, but Coulibaly had the 4 threes. Pacific hit 8, and it allowed them to chip into this deficit. Razorbacks up by 7. And Joe, I think we both felt like Arkansas was a little bit tired and fatigued at the end of that half, playing 7 guys. I'll be curious to see what they look like here in the second.
You got to get to the free throw line. They shot 2 free throws. Both teams only shot 2 free throws, but with the athleticism that Arkansas has, they got to get to the free throw line.
Big Z, one of 2 Razorbacks in double figures with 10. Thero grabs that rebound, and then he gets bumped and fouled.
Like the move by Big Z there. It's got to get a little bit lower, get a little more underneath himself so it can explode, and then he's got to shoot that right-hand hook. Don't turn and try to put the ball right in that guy's face. Shoot that little baby hook that he's so good at.
Ball back in the hands of Boogie Flan. He's going to draw a foul on Elijah Fisher. That doesn't please Coach Smart at Pacific. Couple of fouls right out of the gates here in the second.
And you got to like that. Got some downhill. I can promise you that the number of free throws shot by Arkansas in the first half was addressed at halftime. And you're going to see some cats going downhill and getting to the rim.
Yeah, they may have settled for a few too many threes. And this team, over the first couple of games, quite frankly, they just didn't knock down the 3. They've hit it at a better clip as of late, but still it has to be the acceleration of these guards with Fland and Wagner and even Thero that can attack and get fouled.
You're exactly right, Brett. The threes came early from the attack.
and the attack has not been there as much at the end of the first half, and therefore you had to settle for some contested, harder threes.
This is game number 6 for Pacific. They played 3 in Hawaii. They played a couple of opponents we've never heard of. But again, this is a team that had 6 wins a year ago, 0-16 in conference play, 13 new players for Dave Smart. And he's trying to build. They're going to go to Mizzou from here. So those are some stiff tests, but he's going to find out more about his team on this trip.
Yeah, and he was very excited to be coming in here for that very reason. He said, this is going to be a test. We're going to get a true feeling about where we are and how we're progressing. And so far, he has to be very pleased.
And Fisher with 14, the DePaul transfer. And another foul drawn by Boogie Flan.
They cannot stay in front of Boogie Flan. So, again, it's almost like what you had when you were posting Big Z. They're going to have to send help. They're going to have to get guys, multiple guys in front of him, and that should create a lot of opportunities.
I'm going to ask you for a comp later on Boogie Flan. If he reminds you of anybody you've seen at the NBA level or college level with his game. Tell you what, Big Z tried to drop in another 3, but the Tigers still very much alive in this one. And a knockdown. Kravokapic has hit a couple of 3-pointers, and all of a sudden, here come the Tigers.
Getting good looks in transition and knocking them down.
They gave the points to Arkansas on the scoreboard instead of Pacific, so rectifying that as Big Z rolls in the hook shot.
Yeah, just great job by Z.
All right, I am back. If you hate men's basketball, sorry about that.
Night, 17 points for the DePaul transfer.
Dude is feeling it.
Coach Smart has known him since middle Canada. A guy from Toronto didn't coach him.
Alrighty, guys. It is halftime. We should be coming up towards the end of our halftime break for the LSU versus Troy game that we are watching. I hope everybody's enjoying the game in the stream so far. Again, thank you guys all so much for watching with me here. My name is Cheyenne, and this is GeauxTigerHoops. It's my pleasure to host these live watch parties each and every time LSU women's basketball plays basketball.
Whether she meant to be one or not, or whether Lester knew what she was.
Let me go another way because yes, we can, Kennedy. That's a great plan. Let's do that all together. We can watch that now. I'll pull it up right now. Thank you, Kennedy. Okay, so give me one moment. Just bring it back up the game. Thank you, Kennedy. Great suggestion there. Cyber said, I'm bored. I hate men's basketball. That's when I was gone on. That's funny. Okay. LSU. Troy. Okay, we got that up. And then we're going to come over here. Plan. Big shout outs to Big Four doing big things on and off of the court. Just a few more moments until we return back from halftime break.
Yeah. If you a survivor, like, oh my God. You a lone survivor. When you a soul survivor, you don't survive. Yeah. Just gotta keep going. Yeah. It get hard. And I just waiting for the final day. Might get hard, but I'ma find it. And I'ma get it, I'm a lone survivor. that's a whole nother chance. Stay consistent and beat the odds, I gotta go with the plan. If you don't ever try, then how you know if you can? I'm a survivor, I'm forever straight. Stay patient, but don't ever wait. To my knees, no, I won't hesitate. Lord, let me in on heaven gate. Life had me on the ropes, but I can't fold, I ain't no featherweight. Told him I take the stairs, it don't matter, I'm still gonna elevate. I'm a lone survivor, and I be thinking I can own the title. Got in my bag, now I'm my own supplier. I'ma make it, I'm a soul survivor. You staying strong, then you a lone survivor. I'm thinking about this life and how I'm gon' survive. And I've been doing so much wrong, I'm tired. Gotta get back, man, I'm the strongest fighter. And I be thinking about the time I wait. And I'm just waiting for the final day. It might get hard, but I'ma find a way. You staying strong, then you a lone survivor. I'm thinking about this life and how I'm gon' survive. And I've been doing so much wrong, I'm tired. Gotta get back, man, I'm the strongest fighter.
In the first quarter. And as added to that, we're at halftime. It's 58-24. LSU leading Troy. Flau'Jae Johnson and Aneesah Morrow have combined for 31 first-half points.
Yeah, 31 of LSU's 58, and it started for both of them. After Morrow had hit the first shot on the baseline, it's when they went to the pressure. Both of them fed off each other with the steal, the breakaway. Look at the nice touch pass by Flau'Jae there. Coming off the curl, steps right into it. You knew it was going up. Even better, you knew it was going in. Here, wide open from the corner three. Flau'Jae Johnson in the first half, 19 points on 5 of 8 shooting, and she is 8 of 9 from the free throw line. But don't forget about what Aneesah Morrow has done. Struggled offensively in the last ball game. Not so much tonight. 3 of 5 from the floor, but also it's what she's done here. The deflection, that time the steal, and she throws it to Mikaylah Williams. She deflected one that went right into the hands of Flau'Jae Johnson. 4 steals on her own. She's also responsible for at least 1, if not more, with that pressure that she's had in the backcourt. Here, just a little step back, the nice jumper. Morrow has 12 points on 3 of 5 shooting. She's 6 of 8 from the line with 5 rebounds, 5 steals now officially for her. Another 1 or 2 deflections that have led to steals for LSU as a team that has 9 overall.
And let's look at some numbers. What's particularly telling is the free throw category. LSU has shot 27 free throws in the first half, and they've made 21 of them.
Yeah, they came in averaging 14 free throws a game. They're already 7 better than that. Still with a half to go. You see out rebounding Troy 30-17. We just talked about Morrow and Flau'Jae Johnson's number and what they have done individually.
People, I know y'all don't never give me no problems at all or even say anything.
In one half where one team is plus 20 in free throws.
Where we started the
LSU has made 21 free throws. Troy has made 1.
With 5 attempts as opposed to LSU with 37. But LSU, that suffocating pressure, they started racking up fouls early. They were getting steals, fouled on the breakaway,
Alrighty, guys,
and then also pounding it into the inside. They had that spurt there in the second quarter where they started getting away from going into the outside and settling, or going inside rather, and settled for the outside shots. But then down the stretch, they really picked it up with some more of that pressure and attacking basketball.
By the way, we've been informed that a very late technical foul was assessed against a player for each team. Emma Bori for Troy, and also Williams for LSU. So Flau'Jae Johnson for LSU. So Flau'Jae Johnson and Mbaori both with technical fouls, and that'll go down in the personal foul category as well. And we're getting an explanation from one of the officials over in our broadcast position. And we'll get it straight. But add a foul to each of those 2 players. That's 4 fouls, by the way, on Mavori.
Okay.
What did you find out?
Oh, God, I appreciate, when you're sitting here, and I know you always do a great job before the game, you say, hey, if anything happens, can y'all come over and tell us? And I appreciate the official while you were finishing up there at halftime explaining. He said it was after the last shot as the teams were walking to their bench to go into halftime. Flau'Jae and 34, who's Mbavore, bumped into each other. He said they went at each other intentionally, hit each other, then said something to each other. That's why they both got technical fouls. If they get another intentional foul or
snakes inside and lays it in. So for 2 consecutive tries, Troy has been able to shoot layups, something that Murray State did quite frequently a couple of days ago. 66-34. LSU is leading Troy 7-17. Remains in the third quarter from Baton Rouge.
We all need fiber for our digestive health, but less than 10% of us get enough each day. Good thing.
Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. I slide for my brothers, I slide and then I slide again. Yeah, look, if you don't love me, then just leave me, don't string me along and lie again. Yeah, paparazzi, they be flicking while ops, they hating my mission. My operation is different, my compensation exquisite. Got a taste of commission, I couldn't wait for permission. They used to tell me no, I'm the one that made the decision. Big talker, big papa, I be doing the most. Rich Roger, get proper when I ride in a ghost. Big walker, big offer, they not harder than foe. You don't even gotta tell them, and they already know. The one that's going up, big body truck, they acting like they tough. We know well enough, and we know that you ain't that, and we know your crew ain't stacked. Man, don't run up, this is facts. Only talk about hits and plaques, yeah, yeah. Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make right this. Now I need to decide, cause I'm intrigued by your vibe. I seen a dream in your eyes, you might not even be mine. Came on the scene with your prize, I'm who you need and that's fine. Like who you leaving inside, for you I'm legally blind. Yeah, but only for the night, but that's okay though. We fell in love the first day though. You flew me out to Barbados, can't post you, we gotta lay they together, but you my babe though. I do whatever you say though, tryna pop out, I'm like, hey yo. We can't do that, gotta slide on the low. When we slide to the stove, locking eyes at the door, cause you ain't messing with no amateur, and I ain't tryna handle you, but when I'm walking out, I'm always checking for the camera. Cause paparazzi.
It was the bump and the chatter afterwards that they got the double technical. So Flau'Jae with the technical, Mbavore, and as he said, if either one of them get an intentional foul or another technical, they will be out. And I think we had a great shot of Kim Mulkey right before we started the tip. I think she was being explained by the officials because I don't think she saw it. She was celebrating the steal and the pass from Mikaylah Williams to Flau'Jae and never saw it happen and was sort of shocked that there was even a technical foul called. But there it is, and we appreciate the official coming to tell us about it.
It was the fourth foul and Mbavore, the first for Johnson. Victor, it seems to me that there was some talk in the locker room for LSU to get Mikaylah Williams involved early in this third quarter. She's taken a lot of shots and looked to take a lot of shots. She is not a selfish player at all, but she's already been much more active in this quarter offensively than she was before.
And that was a great drive, baseline, and then tough pass, especially one-handed with a lot of bodies there. But she delivered it to Samaya Smith, who unfortunately misses the free throw.
LSU has outscored Troy 2-1, 68-34.
Smith doesn't like it. She's looking to her coach for help. But Kim Mulkey's doubled over on the table because she doesn't want to get teed up because she can't believe it either.
Now she doesn't want to get teed up either.
Let's watch it again from underneath the basket. A little bit of an extension, but a much better sell on that play from where the call was made from behind. I can see where you can make that call with the official statement because she sold
36. A little bit edgy underneath both buckets.
Well, Brianna Jackson that time called the offensive foul. She missed the first one, but the official saying when she got the rebound, swung her elbows and cleared out. Take another look. Shot number one is going to go up. It's short. Gets the rebound. Was going to clear out with an elbow. Boy, it was a small one, but they call it for clearing out. Offensive foul on Jackson. A timeout on the floor.
That's her fourth foul. We'll take a timeout with 4:45 to go in the third quarter. LSU 70, Troy 36.
It's the K Early Black Friday sale.
And now it's all right. This is a good place to like the YouTube live stream. Looking to get to 1K tonight. Please hit that like button while I'm doing a refresh and making sure that the stream is still good. Please hit the like button.
It's about confidence. Puma Hoops. See the game like we do.
It's big fault, the biggest fault. Yeah, biggest fault, yeah. Biggest fault, big fault, Flau'Jae. Look, and they say big fault was you scared. They make diamonds up out of pressure, put 100 on their head. It's about time they gotta respect us. I really need a 10 if I'm signing, ain't nothing less in my mind. It gotta be special, my grind is just so excessive. They be talking down, but I don't ever let it get to me. Came to LSU my freshman year and we made history. I was trying to wait and serve the game, they wasn't tipping me. Soundtrack of my life and I'm just conducting a symphony. Ballin' this ain't rented, Billy windows tinted, working on my image, up in my percentage. Put the pendant on the trophy, you ain't winning, don't approach me. Pull a court side in the crazy fit, I look like Moki. I just
Couple of minutes of this game. Since then, the Tigers have had several long runs.
This quarter is a 12-12 quarter. LSU in this quarter 6 of 10. Troy 6 of 13. Getting a little chippy on both ends. A little surprised. The team down 34 points. Troy's not giving up. It's getting a little chippy on both ends here. One thing of note, LSU had 14 paint points at the end of the first quarter. Right now, sitting on 26 paint points. So just 12 paint points throughout the entire second quarter and the first 5 minutes of change here of the third quarter. LSU has 13 assists on 23 made field goals. 9 assists for Troy on their 16 made field goals, 16 of 47.
We've had one lead change and one tie, and that's been it. A lot of this lead has been built at the free throw line. And Troy is 1 for 5.
Defensive end.
And that's going to jumpstart Koa off the bench, replacing Day Wilson.
18 turnovers for LSU. They came into this game averaging just under 15 while causing 21. Troy has 19 on the game, so that's almost to the average, but LSU's number is above average for the season.
That's a very nice lob pass down to Dyer, but she could not finish. I think she might have been expecting some contact. Wolfenbarger rolls. Instead, they go to Morrow. She draws the foul, and Aneesah will be right back at the stripe. LSU is closing in on 40 free throw attempts. We're going to have 37 and 38 from Morrow.
And the availability for Coach Rigby is getting a little thin. You have Jenkins that fouled out. You have Dyer that has 4. You have Jackson that has 4. And you got Yawa that's got, or excuse me, Imabori who has 4 plus the technical.
Troy got away with the travel at midcourt, but it will not make any difference. 8:02 to play. 81-47 LSU. Just about ready to claim its 5th victory of the season against no setbacks.
All right, y'all. How are y'all feeling? This game overall, how we're playing right now, how we were playing earlier. Let me know. This team has so much potential. They just need to tighten up. Tyler said, I need a drink. Love Life says Poa has more chemistry with the team. We just need to tighten up and finish strong. Poa needs to start. We have 878. We're not at 1K yet, guys. Help us get to 1K likes. The second half has been way too sloppy. We're sloppy right now. Too many turnovers. I'm good. There are too many bad passes or turnovers. Okay. Honestly, ready for this one to be over with. We won it, and before it gets too physical, kind of been loose with the ball. Yeah. 880. Okay, we're getting there, guys. Let's get to 1K. Playback, how y'all feeling? Make ADR to P. I'm not even about to read it. Yo, okay. Poa need to be shooting guard, and Kim needs to let Jada, PG, or Shy. I see 890. Okay, I'm just so happy to see Poa back on the court. Shout out Poa. Jersey and Angel would have been so good together. Is it me? No, bro, this game has been so long. And let me tell you why. This game has been so long because of all the fouls and tic tac. Like, we've been going to the line so much. I'm supposed to do an interview at 9. The game was supposed to be over by 8:50. So my interview got pushed back. But Mikaylah Johnson, obviously one of our recruits that you guys just saw them talking about. I will be speaking to her right after this game.
December 4th, and Memphis will go to Troy on December 14th. LSU will play here on Wednesday against Tulane and then take on Washington or North Carolina State or Southern and then host North Carolina Central.
If that Washington and NC State or Southern game, of course, will be down in the islands for a trip.
And Stanford will be here. That ties her season's high at 21 points. We're speaking of Aneesah Morrow.
She has all 7 of LSU's points in the quarter.
Flau'Jae Johnson sails in for the rebound. Dumps it off late. Another bucket. Johnson to Morrow. 23. A new best this year for Morrow. Poa is going to come in. We've got a timeout here with 4:39 to go. 89-49. The most pressing question right now is, will LSU reach the century mark for the second time this year? 95, 95, 117, and 74. Those have been the 4 point totals in previous games for LSU.
They're not going to reach the 117, but they'll get past the century mark, especially if they keep playing at this pace. It's all Aneesah Morrow. contact. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's more coming. On the break, she leads the way for the drop-off. Here is the good post position. A quick spin to defender to glass for the layup. 9 points for Morrow in this quarter. 9 points for LSU in this quarter. 5 for Troy as a team in this quarter. Morrow could be done for the night.
Yeah, I think she probably is. With 4:39 go. Wagner online but long off the back iron. Johnson with a rebound. That's her ninth. Troy coming the other end. Pull-up jump shot from the free throw line is short. But there was contact, and there will be free throws coming for Adriana Jones out of New Bern, Alabama, by way of Shelton State.
Nickname is Speedy. See Wire getting that steal and heading back down the other end.
She is speedy.
She was the ACCC player 23-24. She's playing at Shelton State. If more on the line. Right there. Future broadcaster when her career is done. She'll continue in the WNBA and beyond. We had the pleasure of her sitting in us last year during one of the men's games, wanting to learn about this. Exploring the broadcasting.
LSU is +9 for Troy at the free throw line. So half its lead has come at the strike. Rosario is there. Misses in close quarters. 2 players hit the deck. Everybody up now. And a foul away from the ball.
And it was on Wolfenbarger. She was behind Dyer. Dyer was just trying to get position. Just got her contact from behind.
That's the 3rd foul on Wolfenbarger. Smith will replace Wolfenbarger.
So good to see Samaya Smith smiling and back on the floor after what happened last year. The start that she had, remember, just physically, look how good she looks now. Remember the change we saw last year, how she had stayed, worked all. So she had a chance to go work with the national team. She said, no, I'm staying in Baton Rouge. She got tremendous shape, get ready to contribute. And then 6 or 7 games in, she goes down with the ACL and done for the year. And she was dominating on the floor. It's so good to see her smiling, looking healthy again, getting back into a rhythm on the floor.
(92-51). Flau'Jae Johnson is coming off a 25-point performance and now a 27-point performance.
Great ball movement by LSU. Swing it to Mikaylah as she sees the defenders close in on her, respecting her jump shot. She just tosses it down to the corner. Flau'Jae just had all day to set up, get that one up and in, looking so smooth on the floor.
By the way, this 27 is her career high. It matches her career high. So if she scores again, it'll be a career best scoring total. Done a scoop shot with the left hand by Adriana Jones. Smith sets the pick. The step back 3 online but long. Missed by Gilbert. Troy still hustling, saves it back into the hands of Peguero. LSU now with numbers. 3-on-1 break. Gilbert passes it down late, and the Tigers execute the fast break bucket beautifully with Richard on the receiving end for the layup.
That's how you want to do it. Make the defender make a decision or attack it. Great lead for Richard, who did a nice job of trailing in the lane.
LSU 6 away from 100. That's a little scooper, good for a shot, good for a bucket.
That was Wagner getting that lane in. We mentioned earlier.
That's 6 for her.
All Sunbelt second team selection heading into the year.
Two minutes to play. LSU leading by 39. 2-on-2. Richard scoops it up, draws the foul. She goes down and will get up to shoot free throws. And guess what? These will be free throws number 39 and 40 for LSU.
That is spending an evening from 15 feet away there. You see how she just gets tripped up going down. A chance to be 30 for 40 from the line.
Richard with 8 now after the 2 made free throws. Tigers are 4 short of 100. Poa comes back in for Richard, who looks a bit uncomfortable. Nobody was home for LSU, and the Yawo was right there to lay it back home. That's 10 for her. She's played hard, hasn't she?
Oh, she very much so. Very much so. Had a tough offensive night, but she's been battling. 6 rebounds and 4 of 9 from the floor.
Free throws will be coming for LSU. 1:16 to play. Del Rosario will have a pair. 97 for the Tigers, 57 for Troy. That's nestled in with the left hand from the right side. Mikaylah Morris from the Bronx, New York. A long three comes up a little bit short. Rebound snared by Dyer after the miss by Day Wilson. And Day Wilson pokes it off of the dribbler out of bounds. Jones touched it last. So LSU with 53 seconds to play. Trails 100 by 3.
Day Wilson tried to put him up over the century mark in one shot.
Bartlett back in the game for the Tigers. She's got the loose ball. She started today. She didn't play much after the opening tip, but did get her first start in her career. And Del Rosario is going to go back to the free throw line after the blocking foul. Just over 29 seconds to play. And that's going to be 5 fouls on Dyer. She is the second Trojan to walk off the court disqualified by fouls. And Jamerica Roberson, a 6'2 junior from Montgomery, Alabama, by way of Bishop State, will play the final 29.8 seconds for Troy.
You see on Dyer's face, showing what it's like trying to draw a charge on Del Rosario, run over on the baseline. We talked to Coach Rigby before the game, and she said she knew it was going to be a challenge, especially with so many new faces and having lost so much experience. She knew it'd be tough, and it's proven to be tough. But you know what? The team on the floor, besides that little blitz in the first quarter, 5 or 6 minutes when LSU just was going crazy with the press, they've battled. They don't have enough horses to match up with LSU, but they have certainly not given up on the floor.
LSU will go to 5-0. Troy will fall to 1-4. Tigers will finish the night most likely with 98.
Right back here tomorrow night.
The men in action.
Men's action.
We will be courtside for you once again. We hope you'll join us. LSU coming off that big road victory against Kansas State.
Yeah. Charleston Southern tomorrow night. Wednesday night, the women back in action against Tulane, making the drive up by 10.
Tied a career-high 27 points for the Tigers. Flau'Jae also with 9 rebounds. Morrow's 4th double-double of the year was turned in today, the 77th of her magnificent career. And 23 points, 13 rebounds, and a season-high 5 steals for Aneesah Morrow. Those were 2 of the heroes tonight for LSU.
A lot of people got into the action. Certainly an outstanding night right there for number 4. This won't be her only time hitting career high. She's going to pass that at some point this season. But they got off to such a great start early in this ball game. Some things they know they need to clean up on, but another nice win as they get ready to get back in action in 48 hours.
So the final score, LSU 98, Troy 59. That wraps it up from Baton Rouge. We hope you've enjoyed it. For Victor Howell, I'm Lynn Rollins, saying so long from Louisiana's capital. LSU 98, Troy 59. That's the final. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.